The Bling Ring was a group of 7 teens that robbed celebrities' houses in Calabasas, California from October 2008 until their arrest in August 2009, which resulted in the theft of $3 million in cash and personal belongings. Paris Hilton, Orlando Bloom, and Lindsay Lohan were a few of the targeted celebrities. The convicted included ringleader Rachel Lee, Nick Prugo, Alexis Nyers, Diana Tomeo, Courtney Ames, Johnny Ajar, and Roy Lopez Jr. The teens represented were unlike the average criminal, for which from research we know are black males who are usually not very well educated and come from a low socioeconomic status. The one exception would be Ajar, who was raised in housing projects and was the son of a career criminal and drug addict. By the time he was 22, he was convicted of drug trafficking and had spent 2 years in federal prison in Wyoming. In Inside by Michael Santos, he examines a prisoner, Ronald, who grew up in a poor neighborhood surrounded by relatives who were in and out of jail and who made careers out of being criminals. This turns out to be a pattern because when you grow up around crime and drugs, it is more than likely you will get into these activities as well. Prugo, who was the first arrested, said him and Lee only started stealing to pay for his drug addiction, which shows how easy it is for addiction to take over your life, like we have seen with prisoners from both the Santos and Chiro books, like with Jason, who was addicted to the streets and drugs and could not stay out of prison. These teens, with the exception of Ajar and Lopez, all come from extremely wealthy families and were high school students. As he talks about in class, the age curve can come into significant play when analyzing the Bling Ring. They may have first started to target celebrities' homes for the thrill of it, as well as getting an inside look on what stars' lives are really like and have a new, improved, and overly priced wardrobe. The teens were between the ages of 18 and 19, and the thought of getting caught probably never crossed their mind. However, they went against the age curve because they began their property crimes at around the time when most prisoners begin violent crimes at the age of 18. The only one who had the possibility of going with the curve would have been Ajar because of his previous criminal record, background, as well as the findings of guns at his place upon his arrest. Nick Prugo, who turned his friends in and helped police with the investigation, could be seen as a snitch and a pariah according to Santos' prison statuses. From a Good Morning America interview, Nick Prugo states, "They're going to say what they're going to say. If me taking responsibility for my crimes and trying to help out the police makes me a rat, then so be it. I'm just trying to make amends and do right." Lifestyle theory, which is a theory that if you live a certain lifestyle it puts you more at risk for being victimized, can come into play. The celebrities would not have been victimized if they did not live the way that they did, buying all of the most expensive and most exclusive items, as well as leaving their doors unlocked, or in the case of Paris Hilton, leaving a key under their mat. They also would tweet about where they were so the teens knew when to rob them. By using lifestyle theory, one can easily say that it was celebrities' faults for why they were made targets in the first place. All of the 7 suspects who were found guilty and charged accordingly.